Hey guys, so guess what? Turns out that stupid fucking just like glowy thingy is a warp pad point. And if you're wondering what that is, turns out, remember that mission that I said, oh, fuck this, I don't need the bolts? Yeah, so it turns out this shit is not optional. You have to help the Galactic Rangers, and they will fucking give you a warp pad. And then that is how you progress through the game. So remember all those other optional Galactic Ranger missions? Yeah, turns out those are optional, and then these ones are not. So how in the fuck are you supposed to know that? And of course the obvious answer is, well, hey dipshit, those ones say optional, and this one, there's no optional next to it. But why the fuck would you even think about that when everything else on every fucking planet has been optional?
Sarge, we need to activate those turrets to create a defensive perimeter.
Yeah, I know. Yep, activate the turret thing. And then anytime you get hit, it resets, and yeah, so if you fuckers want to help me, I would really, really, really appreciate it. And if you're wondering why I'm so mad, because why the fuck is that in the game where it's mandatory to do something that in every other part of the game it's been completely optional? Without telling me, like, hey, dipshit. Like, okay, if it had said, you know, I'm mad about this. Fucking mad about this. If it had said, help the Galactic Rangers to achieve some fucking goal to get something that you'll need later on. Like, okay, all these have said optional, and then this one doesn't, but it's not like Find Captain Quark, and then there's been, like, other Find Captain Quarks that were optional, and then this one, oh, do that. It's like, there's the missions, and then there's the optional shit. So why would one of the things that has been optional the whole game suddenly now be mandatory? Without making it super fucking obvious. And you might say, well, hey, dipshit, it was super obvious. You're just being stupid. Like, no, this is not an instance where I will say that this is me being stupid. I will say this is the game just making no fucking sense. And I stand by that shit. It's really frustrating because I assume all the time that it's just me being stupid. And so whenever I assume that it's... Come on, you fucking turret. Jesus. So whenever I assume that, oh, it's just me being stupid, most often, yes, it is me being stupid. But it's, you know what makes that really annoying is when I assume it's me being stupid and it's actually the game being stupid. Because then it makes me think, okay, well maybe it's the game being stupid. Like, if it happens again. And then I start thinking, okay, well maybe, oh, the game just glitched, or the game froze, or it didn't load something in properly. Then I start assuming, okay, so I'll have to restart, when in reality, it's just me being a fucking idiot. So it just leads to, like, not knowing what's wrong with the game, when if it's genuinely the game's fault. And I will say that is the game's fault. That something that's been optional the whole fucking time is now suddenly not optional. With zero warning, like, hey, by the way, or like, if one of the Galactic Rangers said, hey, if you do this, you get some super cool gadget that you'll need later in the game. Which, I mean, they haven't said that exact, like, specifically in other Ratchet and Clank games, but they've said something, it's been somewhat similar, like, like getting the, stupid fucking, like, swing shot thing. There are some gadgets that are optional, and some that are not. And how do you know the difference between them? Well, you don't. Unless you've played through the game already. But then, of course, if you already played through the game, that should not be like a prerequisite for playing through the game, is having already played through the game. As much as I love Ratchet and Clank, that was a stupid thing for them to do, and I'm actually really annoyed at them. And yes, I will whinge about this until the session is over. I have no qualms about doing that. I've done it before. I will do it again, and I will do it right now. Yes, that is super annoying, and stupid. Yeah, so, oh god. No, I shouldn't talk about that. Okay. So again, like, there's funny things that so far have happened at work that I want to talk about, but they're not things that the average person would just know or could Google, so I don't know if it's okay to talk about. And since once I say something and I upload it, the only way to take it back is to delete the video, and I really do not want to have to do that ever, because that just shows that, like, you made a mistake. Like, I don't want to have to do that. I'd rather just have everything go up once and then have that be good. Alright, let's see if these fuckers will work. Alright, I totally missed that. Oh, shit. Alright, come on, guys. Do me proud. Do me proud. Thank you. Me. I made myself proud there. No, because like once I say something and I record it and upload it, then that can be used against me for pretty much the rest of my life. What is shooting me from over there? Alright. I don't think I need to worry about that turret. But if I do need to worry about it, then sucks for me. No, there's like, okay, to give you an example of something that happened at work that I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about, is the department that I was hired for is apparently, I won't say it is, I'll say it's allegedly understaffed. Because every time someone's asked me like, oh, what position were you hired for? Oh, this position. They're like, oh yeah, they could really use your help. I'm like, okay, so did they just, I don't know, not hire anybody for it for a while? Or did they have to fire them? Pure conjecture on my part, I'm not saying that they did or did not do anything. Okay, I don't even want to talk about this shit because I've already gotten in trouble at work a couple times now for saying things that I ought not to have. So, I don't want to continue that trend. Oh, really? I didn't even need to do that. I could have just come over here and been done and been totally fine. Wow. That sucks for me. Yeah, thank you fuckers for helping me out. I really appreciate it. Assholes. Alright, was that it? Can we be done? Can I get that fucking warp pad?
Maybe you should try pulling your own weight next time, Sarge.
Okay. Let's just do this shit. I'm so sick of this. I'm trying to think of a good example, like in games that most people have played. Like, but the problem is games most. Okay. Imagine if in Assassin's Creed, I think there's a thing where it's like optional objective, kill every single enemy in the area, and it's not something you need to do. And for the whole game, it's never been something that you absolutely need to do to advance the game. And then suddenly, without telling you, there's one enemy that, like, or you just haven't killed him and you're running around, like, or you're trying to sneak around, like, trying to get the objective done quietly. And nowhere does it say, or no, actually, it does say somewhere, but nowhere that you were expecting it to be, that, oh yeah, hey dipshit, you need to kill all of them. And so you're sitting there like, alright, I have the key for the door, I've killed the main captain guard guy, what else does it want me to do? And so you run around for a little bit, feeling really stupid, like, okay, maybe I missed something, because the last 18 times that I've been stuck, it's been me just missing something. So why would I now suddenly assume that it's the game's fault? And that's on me. That part's on me. But then suddenly, you open up a menu, and you say, oh shit. Yeah, you open up a menu, so you say, oh shit. Alright, let us do something like this. Let's see if these my turrets be your turrets. Oh, yeah. Good boys, turrets. Alright. And then, yeah, it's frustrating. Because I'm an idiot. Yeah, there it is. Reward. The fucking warp pad. Nowhere did it say that if it had said, hey, if you do this, you'll get a warp pad.
Pretty cool, huh? It's called a warp pad.
It's called a warp pad. I have an extra one. Yeah, I did look it up, by the way. I have no shame in that. Because if I hadn't looked it up, I probably eventually would have gone like, alright, what do I need to do? And then I probably eventually would have seen, alright, destroy the encampment, optional. All this other shit. Destroy the robotic tyrannoid forces, optional. Yeah, all these other missions on Metropolis and Blackwater City. Or, no, where is it? Yeah, like, all these things have been optional. And then suddenly, it's not optional anymore. It's just frustrating. Because the game, the whole time, has said... Alright, yeah, let's exit. Let's go find Captain Quark. Because now, because just my personal, you might think that, oh, this is just me being stupid, but from my point of view, I've been enough times where, okay, this is just me being stupid, to where I can say, no, this is the game being stupid. So now, the next time it happens where I'm questioning where do I have to go, usually it's impossible to tell whether it's the game being stupid or whether it's you being stupid until you've figured it out and then you can do it. Alright, so... Come on. Now I'm frustrated. See, this fucking thing takes 8 days to go, and I'm just annoyed that it's taken that long. Even though there's zero reason for me to be annoyed at that, because that's just part of the game. Alright. So I think how this works is you... Alright, set warp pad destination. Alright, I'm assuming we hit circle again to warp. Yes, we do. Wow, okay. That's how you do it. That's stupid. Oh, and also, they've never mentioned it before. Like, I don't know, if how you solve it is you need the Tyrannoid disguise or something, then that would be totally fine, because, hey, they mentioned it before, and then we've used it a couple times, and all that shit. But we've never used it before. It's never been mentioned once, as far as I know. And then suddenly, it's how you progress the game. And you know what? If you guys think I was kidding when I said I will bitch about it the whole rest of the session, you're wrong. I'm not joking. I will bitch about it until I die. That's kind of sinister. Like, I will bitch about it for 20 more minutes. No. I hope I don't die at the end of the session. Although, statistically speaking, this session is more likely than not going to end with me getting extremely frustrated and just rage quitting. I would love to say that I have... Actually, no. Here's the thing. I actually have really good patience. I am a very patient person. I'm willing to wait for it. And for those of you who are wondering, you know, why... Alright, yeah, you can wait for it. Okay, cool. That's a Hamilton quote. You fucking uncultured bastards. No, I'm patient. I'm a patient person. But then it's shit like this that just absolutely frustrates the hell out of me.